What I did is I took 3 colors for my sunset, and I already started so I started with my yellow, and I just started putting my yellow on the bottom and mix that in with it too. So creating lines just like this throughout. You can bring the orange a little bit lower into your sunset and then start spreading it out. And you can see how the yellow nicely mixes in with the orange as well, because I wetted my brush and I didn't completely rinse it off. You can carry that orange a little bit down throughout. Okay, and then at the top I'm gonna do a little bit of red paint. So using some red paint, then you can paint the top of your sunset. And again, if you wet your brush just a little bit, it'll help with blending the colors. And remember to bring a little bit of that red down into the sunset, but you don't want to bring it all the way down into the yellow. You just want to put it down into your second color because it's at the top. Right, and I'm looking at it. I think it looks pretty good for the background for my dream catcher. So I'm gonna leave it like that. And the next step we're gonna be doing is drawing our dream catchers. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to draw our dream catcher on a piece of paper just like this. This is how it'll kind of look when we're done. And our dream catcher drawn on the paper is practice before we can draw it on our canvas or piece of paper with a sunset on it. So this is how I draw my dream catcher. So the first thing you want to do is you want to grab a mug with a large opening, kind of like this one, and put it on the piece of paper. So you're going to trace around to get the perfect circle. Okay, just like that. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to draw a smaller circle on the inside to complete the ring. So I'm just going to fix up my one line there, but draw a smaller circle on the inside. Just like that. Now our ring is covered in ribbon, so we're going to draw semicircles around the circle to make it look like our ring is covered in ribbon, just like actual dream catchers. The next thing we're going to do is put a loop at the top, just like that. And now we're going to do the middle of our dream catcher. So you can draw a flower in the middle. So choose the center point and draw a flower one petal at a time. So start by drawing one petal, just like that, and going all the way around. You can turn your paper if it helps. And when you're done with that, the next thing that we're going to do is add lines that go from the center of our circle all the way out, like this. Actually, I might add one more petal here. And start by drawing those lines now. So from the center of the circle, go all the way out till you touch the ring on the inside. Again, this isn't perfect. I'm just showing you how I roughly would draw a dream catcher. The next thing you're going to do is create semicircles from this line to the tip of your petal. And go all the way around. Just like that, so that we're done the top part of our dream catcher. The next thing you're going to do is put little knots at the bottom. Just like this, and draw wisps going down from the knot for our rope or ribbon. just like that. So remember that a feather will be hanging at the bottom, and we're going to put some beads on it as well. So draw your beads in whatever sequence and order you would like. And the last thing we're going to do is our feather. So feathers, I kind of draw Christmas trees. Instead of putting the trunk on my Christmas tree, I end as a flower petal tip. So I'll show you. So drawing the Christmas tree, and after you've done that, going down to a point and drawing a bunch of those. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just like that. And that is the completed drawing of our dream catcher. So when you feel comfortable drawing your dream catcher, you can transfer it onto your canvas. My canvas is already done, but as you can see when I did my signature, the pencil still goes on quite easily. So you can write or draw your dream catcher onto your canvas just like you did on the paper, and then we can get painting. So as you can see, I already started painting. What I did was I painted the ring white, and I took a color that was close to white but not quite, which is this creamy yellow, and I drew around my circle to go over the squiggly lines that I had covered up with my white paint. Just gonna blend these in a little bit more. You can't tell as much, but you can definitely tell that it looks like wrapped ribbon around. So take a darker color to do that, and then go over it with the color that you actually chose for your ring to blend it in a little bit more. Okay, so that's that. The next thing we're going to do is trace our lines in whatever color you'd like. I'm going to be choosing black. So just washing off your brush. Actually, instead of black, I might use a gray. It looks pretty well black, but that's what color I have available. So I'm going to choose my gray. And it'd be really helpful if you had a tiny brush for this part of the project. This is the smallest brush that I have, so I'm going to trace my lines kind of on an angle like this. See? And go down. And trace all your lines in black. Just like that. Okay, and then we're going to do the string.
This doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to leave our beads for now. But this is our knot, so you can make that.
Okay, and the next bit that I want to do is the beads. So I'm going to clean my brush off, and I'm going to get some colors I would like my beads to be. So the colors on the medicine wheel are red, yellow, white, and black. So those are the colors that I'm going to use. Next thing we're going to do is the feathers. So to do the feathers, I like to take, I think I want to have white feathers with a little bit of green in them. I think that would look pretty. So I'm going to take my white paint and a little bit of my green and mix that up to kind of make a turquoise color. Almost like a bluey green. And I'm going to just wisp them down like this. And now you can see that your feathers are starting to look more real, just with paint. Just like that. And feel free to add a little bit more white streaks in there as well. And blend those out. So there's my one feather. And I'm going to take the darker green color because I mixed it with white to make the center of my feather. Just like that. And keep going with that. And that is the end of my dream catcher. So I'm pretty happy with it. And when you're done and you were all creative, you can pick up your pencil, or you can do it with paint and you can put your signature on the bottom. And that's the end. Hope you liked the video. Hope it was fun. I just realized I forgot a bead. So I'm going to paint that black. And there you go. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing your posts of your dream catcher and what you were able to come up with and how it looks. And even though we're staying inside right now and there's a lot going on, I hope that you can still have fun with your families and enjoy this time at home. All right, see you guys soon. Bye.